Police in New York and Massachusetts are still looking for clues in the murders of 2 joggers in the past week. The grisly killings are renewing safety concerns for anyone going out for a run. So how can joggers protect themselves while enjoying some outdoor exercise? Here with some very important fitness tips is Coach Marcello Pedalino. Marcello, thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning, Tanya.
Obviously, just devastating news about these 2 young women going out for a jog, little exercise, and having such horrible things happen to them. What is the most important thing we need to remember when we go out for a jog?
Well, Tanya, if you can avoid going out alone, avoid going out alone. If you can run with a companion, run with a group. I know it's not easy as a runner myself to find someone who has your exact pace or the exact same schedule, but it's really, worth looking into.
And if you absolutely have to go out alone, should you make people know where you're aware of where you're going?
Absolutely. Let a loved one know that you're going out and when they should expect you back. 45 minutes or an hour, that can, that time is precious.
Right. And what time of day is the best to go out for a jog?
Well, it's always best either, at dusk when it's getting light or before it gets dark at night. But if you do go out at night, or if you're going to be going out after work and it's going to be dark by the time you get back, there's some great things like the reflective vests, the headlamp that you can wear as well to consider for safety.
Right, which you brought with you, which are fantastic. Now, what about your route? Should you mix it up and not be predictable?
Absolutely, Tanya. You don't want to be predictable. If you can, you want to mix up perhaps your schedule and also your route. Again, not the most convenient thing, but those little steps can mean a lot in the long run.
Do you think there really are predators out there that watch for that sort of thing?
From what I'm told, yes.
Oh, that's just so terrifying.
Unfortunately.
So chilling. Now, if you do have a dog, is that worth, jogging with your dog?
Tanya, not only is the dog your best friend for a man or a woman, but I have a friend who's got an Irish Water Spaniel, and he swears, and it's my best friend, and he says it's a better running partner than me.
I believe it.
So they say if you have a dog, bring it with you, especially if it's a sizable dog. Maybe a Chihuahua won't do you much good if you want to be intimidating.
Right.
However, the dog is going to be a great running companion, and dogs can sense fear, from what I understand, and danger before humans can. So something to consider.
Borrow a dog if you don't have one.
Right.
So many of us love to go running listening to music with our headphones on. Is that not a good idea?
I'm a big fan of a great soundtrack in the gym or maybe in a public park where there's a lot of activity going on. But if you're in a desolate area, the mountains or on a trail, you're compromising one of your best assets, which is your awareness of listening and hearing. So we don't recommend for safety purposes wearing your earbuds or your headphones. Just on the way here today on the West Side Highway, we saw runners and cyclists. Now there's a cyclist coming behind you at 20 miles an hour. You can't hear it. He's going to say he's going left or right. If you don't hear that, it's going to cause an accident.
So dangerous for so many reasons. Okay,
Absolutely.
So leave the earbuds at home, but are there some other things we should bring with us? For safety reasons?
I would say bring your phone.
Bring your phone.
And it's not to make a phone call just in case you get a bad feeling, although you should if you trust your gut, if you don't like someone you passed or if you don't like the situation. However, most people don't realize one of the most common injuries and occurrences when people are running is a twisted ankle. So if you're 2 or 3 miles from home, you want to be able to make that phone call to get home, especially if it's getting late at night.
Right.
At the same time, it's kind of funny, but if you have dinner that doesn't agree with you from the night before, you're going to need to get home pretty quick. So you want to be able to make that phone call.
That's right. Now this is not such a bad thing to keep with you too. This is mace, correct?
That's actually pepper spray.
Oh, pepper spray.
Made by Mace. There's a big difference. I learned there's a big difference. Mace is actually illegal. You have to check your local jurisdictions, of course, but there is runner's pepper spray, which is like $15. You can buy it at most sporting goods stores, and that's like a last resort. If I had my choice and my daughter was going out with nothing or that, I would want her to have it. It's very easy, it's very light, and you could use it if you need it.
But you keep it and avoid those desolate areas,
Absolutely.
Right? Keep to those crowded streets. All right, Marcello, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tanya.
For those important tips.